Cancer, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. We're going to do your reading for the month of August. Cancer, I hope you're keeping well. If you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome, and if you're a returning visitor, fantastic, lovely to see you. Cancer, let's see what's happening for you in the month of August. It does feel like a busy time for many people, but let's see what's coming up for you with a few of these energy cards. Cancer. Well, we've got you in a place of really noticing that everything around you right now seems to be changing. What you're feeling on the inside, what's going on in your outside world, everything seems to be changing. It's not what it used to be. We have the World card here, you stepping out of your familiar environment. Sometimes it feels a little uncomfortable and a little unsettling, even though it may promise excitement and adventure. Right now, maybe you're not feeling it, or perhaps that's how you were feeling coming into the month of August. However, it's time to sort of relax and let go of worries and anxiety. There's that unsettled feeling inside of you, and the mind is tripping over a little bit, Cancer. But rest assured, things are set to improve for you. So we have the Sun card here. So we've got the World card, a little bit of anxiety going on here for you. But the Sun card lets us know that things are definitely improving, and you're starting to feel lifted, lighter, and your cup is starting to be restored. You can see it coming back up, your energy levels coming back up, and that sense of, I get to be me and I get to enjoy life a little bit for now, which is beautiful. So Cancer, no need to be concerned. Whatever you have just stepped away from now feels like a thing of the past. There is some emphasis on family at the moment in your life and through the month of August. And for that reason, there's that lovely sense of connection, caring for others, understanding the dynamics between others within family, or who you consider to be family. And this is sort of occupying your attention somewhat at the moment. When we come back to that place of you feeling a little bit that nervous energy within you, it's about managing how you're thinking and creating a little bit of internal balance so that you have balance in your outside world. So what I mean is, when you're in that place of self-reflection and assessing things and sort of bunkering down to protect your emotions, let that be a time where you don't berate yourself, but rather acknowledge that sometimes you need the rest and reflection to take care of your energy, as opposed to those moments when you put on that brave face and that exterior and you approach the world with a little bit more courage. It's about creating a little bit of balance and finding that happy medium for yourself, and that's how you create that sense of well-being and inner peace and restoring your cup. It's how you get to that place of feeling, I'm feeling at one with myself again, and in a much healthier space for you mentally and emotionally. There's something coming up here that's sort of still troubling you though, and even though you're doing your very best to manage that sort of inner pull within you and managing your thoughts and what have you, there's a little bit of fear of the unknown. But I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for you to sort of relax and see that what's ahead for you promises much better rewards and an environment that's going to be way more conducive to you feeling uplifted and at home. And when I say at home, I mean not trapped by your fears, feeling a sense of relaxing and enjoying what life has to offer for you. And why not? Why not, Cancer? Let's take a look at the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck here for you. There's a lot of internal stuff going on there for you, Cancer, right now, and maybe some of this is those restless nights of worrying about things versus having to put on that brave face to pick your energy up during the day. There seems to be two sides to you at the moment, Cancer, that you're dealing with. And some of those worries may be to do with family and people that are close to you. Yeah. So it may be that you are allowing yourself to get caught up with the worst case scenario. So I'm just going to show you. We've got a lot of this energy going on here, Cancer, and that's not great for your well-being. We don't want you in a place of really stressing yourself out and feeling trapped and worried. A lot of it is just the stories that are going on up here, especially at night time, Cancer. So what is Spirit's guidance for you during this month? Yeah, good to see. So certainly there's a beautiful energy of needing to relax and have a little bit of faith that things are going to work out. Seeing the brighter side of things, getting out into the fresh air, doing things that are going to relax you, nurture you, make you feel more nourished. I love this blossoming card. Things are unfolding exactly the way they need to, including for yourself as well as others around you. But while you're going through this transition, it is important to trust the process. There's something that's going on here for you too, because even whilst you may be aware of what's happening for family members and people close to you, there's also an inner change happening for you and a deeper awareness of yourself and what it is that you need to do to take care of you. And one of those things that Spirit is drawing to our attention is to remember that whatever we are focusing on in others and in our world, it truly is just a self-reflection of what's happening on the inside here, where we're focusing, where our mind is going. So if you'd like to feel more at peace and to see happier things going on around you, then it is up to you to switch your thinking, choose your thoughts of what you're going to focus on, and to manage your energy during the day, so that you get to see of the things that are beautiful in life rather than the things that have got you all caught up and worried in your head. It's a practice. All right, Cancer, we'll pull some tarot cards here to see what's coming up for you during August. Yes, it most definitely is a practice here, Cancer. So we've got you in that space of sort of feeling a little bit of the lack in your life right now, feeling depleted in your energy, maybe even depleted of some of your resources, and feeling quite tired. Perhaps you've been exhausting yourself and really being involved in a lot of things that have drained your energy. But I do see that there's an opportunity for this to start to change for you. We've got the Victory card here, and a time that is approaching where things that have felt painful, matters of the heart, things that have been worrying you, this is coming to an end, okay? So during the month of August, it may feel like it's a little bit drawn out and it's taking its time, but you're getting there. And eventually there's this sense of, everything is coming good, resources are being restored, life feels much happier and more abundant again with the Ten of Pentacles here. And you're starting to regain that sense of clarity and feeling a little bit more on purpose and a little bit more in control of your thoughts and your plans, which is exactly what the Queen of Swords is. So it's lovely to see that switch from the Nine of Wands to the Queen of Swords. And, you know, this sense of victory that you're finally getting over the hurdles and the hump that's been quite challenging for you is the Ace of Pentacles. So something definitely is creating a change. And I get the sense that a lot of it is to do with your environment. And it could be that there's a windfall of money that comes through that is unexpected. And comes through quite quickly. So all of this has the power to change your energy quite rapidly, Cancer. So that's very exciting. Yes, I do. There's definitely where you may have felt a few pains in the heart, grieving, a little bit of sorrow, whether it's been for yourself or others. This is now being transformed into an energy that's coming towards you, Cancer, that is quite passionate and loving and quite impulsive. And I feel like somebody is just so ready to reach out to you and show you their love and how much you inspire them. And maybe that's even yourself. You start to get a real sense of upliftment and a desire to get on with things, especially if things have felt on the downward slide. Now you're going, no, I've had enough of that. I'm ready for some progress, and you kind of get that resurgence of energy. Yes, well, we'd like to hang on to that beautiful feeling because it's taking you a little bit of a while to get through this what feels like mental burdens and worry energy. It really has been weighing heavily, and perhaps more so in the beginning of the month, Cancer, where you're trying to make best choices possible with the information that you have, and sometimes that can be challenging because you can't necessarily see all of those answers. But Spirit says, look, trust your intuition. You're not trapped. You do have choice. There are different ways to focus and manage how you're approaching this situation. And do yourself a favor. Stop stressing out at night time. There's all of these worries and anxiety and what have you. But yes, I'd still like to remind you that certainly by the end of the month here, we've got definitely an improvement in your circumstances. And this is brought about by you consciously choosing what you're going to focus on, where you're going to put your energy. And slowly you start to see, based on your focus, the rewards of the seeds you've been planting, basically. So, if you choose to plant seeds that are all about the most important things, prioritizing those things, then that's what's going to come back to you quite quickly. You will see the benefit of focusing on things that matter, and particularly your finances. So Spirit is saying, choose to place your energy where things are going to grow and support you, and that could be materially or financially, because you're going to get a really quick turnaround of things where things start to change, and you'll notice that there's some financial wins or financial gain for you. And perhaps this is in your work, your business and projects, investments, and you start to go, oh, finally I'm starting to get some relief. I'm starting to get some relief for all of the energy that I've been putting in and all of the work. So that's great news, Cancer. All right, let's see how this continues to unfold for you. We'll pull a couple of cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. What else does Cancer need to know in the month of August? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yes, look, everything has its timing, and I do believe that you do need to be patient with the process of things happening. But at the same time, Spirit is saying, look, let's not be complacent. There's an opportunity here for you to improve your circumstances and make some money. So you need to get organized and get going. Time is of the essence if you'd like to make the best of the opportunities that are coming up and being presented to you. So giddy up. And okay, let's see. We've got a couple of other things here. Yeah, it's about doing the do. It's about prioritizing your activities. It's also recognizing you just are not in the space to say yes to everybody, Cancer. You've got to learn to say no to some things and learn to know what will give you a good sense of return without depleting your energy. And in the meantime, when it comes to any business or special projects that you have, let's get on with it. Let's, as they say, chop wood. Let's do the do and do what's necessary, because that's how you ensure you reap that harvest. Beautiful. Yeah. And when it's needed, when you feel that you're having a little bit of a challenge when it comes to energy, you may need a little bit of extra help, it's okay to ask for some support. So that's very important as well, because, you know, when things get a little bit too much, ask for the support. It could also be, Cancer, that you're in a position to help others and to give others a bit of a leg up too. So it does work both ways here. So yes, Spirit again is reminding us that, Cancer, there is very much a change in the wind here for you. Things are turning around, and it is about being able to be adaptable and to be able to sometimes recognize we need to do an about face with what's going on. We may have felt that we're heading in a certain direction, then suddenly things change and we go, oh, okay, I need to change my focus. I need to do this instead. So I feel that if you can approach August, especially by the end of the month, with some flexibility and being prepared to change it up. Originally, you may have thought that you're going to focus on this, and it may not have been quite you. It may not have been really aligned with what you're supposed to be doing in order to support yourself. And then you go, gosh, I realize I need to make some changes here that's going to better suit me. And that's when this turnabout happens. You decide, well, I've changed my mind. I don't want to focus here. That's not going to give me what I need. I'm now going to focus here. So well done, you Cancer, because in doing that, you're honoring you and what it is that you need to achieve for yourself. And that's really important. And it comes back again to that place of being in balance and listening to yourself. Because when we go into a place of lack or depletion and we start to worry, it means that we're actually not focusing on the right things. We're not seeing the positive side, we're not seeing the possibilities or opportunities, and perhaps we've come off track from being true to ourselves. So that's a really good indication. If you're continually feeling that sense of dread and worry and feeling burdened and not quite yourself, that's a wonderful sign to say, hey, it's time to pause here. Maybe I need to do a self-assessment and an adjustment here to change my direction, change my focus. And that's when things start to improve, Cancer. Well, that's great advice, because that's when we go from all of that fear, which I'll remind you here this is what's turned up here, the fear energy, which we also get with this and this, right? Feeling trapped, feeling exhausted, feeling a lot of load of pain in the heart here. Well, we go from that, my friends, to, wait for it, yeah, the sun. So do yourself a favour, Cancer. Take care of yourself. Do a bit of a switch around and recognise what it is that you're supposed to. There's your switch around card. Change in the wind. Recognise what it is that you're supposed to focus on and truly what it is that you want to grow more of, which is the good stuff. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else for Cancer? And as I was saying, recognizing that you're a beautiful soul. It is time to have a little bit of self-care, love and respect for yourself and your energy. It says here, I am beautiful. That's you, Cancer, saying that to yourself and acknowledging who you are and that you deserve to have a focus on you. You deserve to give yourself the best and be in a place of abundance. And this is how you start to transform yourself. You start to recognize that this is your opportunity to create a new way of being in your world, okay? Which is the very first card that came up today. Yeah, the world. You are looking outside yourself to see other ways of being. And I feel that even though for some of you it could be that you're physically having a different view of the world, it's also helping you to have a different view of yourself. And as I say that, it's all about creating that inner peace. Our world within truly is what is reflected outside of ourselves, Cancer, okay? Our world within is what is reflected on the outside. And that's why, Cancer, this is your opportunity to create that change for you so that you are feeling in tune with yourself and taking care of you. Yeah. And it's really acknowledging that it's time to listen to your higher self, to become more self-aware. And of course, the opposite of that is not being consciously aware of what we're doing, what we're telling ourselves, how we're living in our life. That means that we've given up our power and let other things or people, agendas, take priority in our life. But when we step into our higher conscious and our self-awareness, that's how we reclaim our personal power. That's how we lead ourselves well and we make better choices. Because now we're connecting with the divine and our higher consciousness so that we can improve our well-being and become better versions of ourselves. And we're far better for others when we do that, Cancer. So you may be quite typically someone who cares a lot and gives a lot to family and those who are close to you. But truly, my friends, this is becoming overwhelming. And for some reason, you are mentally exhausted thinking about all of this, feeling like you're trapped. And it's because you're not listening to you, Cancer. You must listen to what it is that you need to fill your cup and then take the appropriate action. Acknowledge you, take care of you, do things to look after you, and listen to what your higher self is asking you to pay attention so that you can take care of your needs. And as I say that, Cancer, the angels are speaking to you, giving you those hints all the time. Are you listening? Because they want you to take care of your health and your well-being, Cancer. This is your signal, your sign from your angels and spirit guides to say it's time to take care of you. If it's matters of the heart, express what it is that you need to restore that lovely sense of love and self-compassion. What is love in your life for you, how you nourish yourself, that feeling of love. Certainly to release the mental burdens, so doing things that help bring clarity and inner peace for you is so important. I'm loving that message. I'm loving that message for you, Cancer. I think we may be getting close to the end of your reading, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck here. Is there anything else that Cancer needs to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yes. Do you know, this is a lovely message. Whatever it is that you've been focused on recently, whether it be family, work, you're being recognized for this. And this is lovely. This is about the victory card. We've got the victory card here, acknowledgement from others. The Six of Action card here is telling us the same thing, that, well done. You are consistently offering support and assistance to others, Cancer. But know that Spirit, the angels, those in heaven are thanking you from the bottom of their hearts and souls for what it is that you do and give to others. And this is Spirit's acknowledgement of you, Cancer. This is very, very important for you to receive that, Cancer, to know that all that you do is appreciated as you fill the cups for others. Spirit also wants you to fill your cup too. But they're saying, well done you. I'm going to make this the last card. This is great. Positive recognition. There you go. I feel like, Cancer, you needed to hear that. You needed to have, especially after what feels like has been, some challenging times, some worries, some heaviness of the heart and mind. Spirit is saying you are so loved and appreciated for all that you do for others. What you have done is so appreciated, but now they want you to celebrate you. They want you to relax and restore your well-being, and express what it is that you need. Accept the assistance from others for you. It's your turn, Cancer. And know that unexpected offers of support and gifts are coming your way. So, Cancer, do open your arms to receive with gratitude, because this is something that you deserve. Cancer, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if it's resonated with you, please hit that like button, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. If for some reason you're feeling a little bit stuck in terms of getting some clarity in your life and knowing how to support yourself, I provide coaching and additional spiritual guidance. Links are in the description box below. Watch out for the mid-month reading, and until then, Cancer, take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.